He was in love with her, but he didn't know how to make her feel the same. He had feelings for her that ran deeper than the ocean, but he couldn't make her understand. Every time he tried to tell her, every time he thought he could, the words would get caught in his throat, and all he could manage was a weak, "I like you." It was the only thing he could say. It was the only thing he knew. She was his best friend, his confidant, the one person he could be himself around. But something had changed between them. There was an electricity in the air when they were together, a tension that pulled at him, a longing in her eyes that mirrored his own. But it was a dangerous game. They were playing a game with feelings, with emotions, their friendship. He didn't want to lose her, but he couldn't keep pretending. He had to tell her. So he took a deep breath, looked into her eyes, and said, "I like you." The words hung in the air between them, heavy, thick, suffocating. And then she laughed. It was a beautiful sound, but it shattered his heart. She laughed and said, "You're the wind beneath my wings, the peanut butter to my jelly, the bacon to my eggs. You're the best friend a girl could ask for. Don't you know?" And then she left, leaving him standing there with his heart in his hand. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months, and still nothing changed. They were still best friends, but something had shifted. There was a wall between them now, a wall he had built, a wall she had erected. Neither of them knew what to do, how to break through the barrier that had been constructed. Then one day, out of the blue, she called him. She was getting married. She told him over the phone, her voice shaking, her words tumbling over each other. He was happy for her, truly, but a part of him crumbled. That was supposed to be him. He was supposed to be the one making those vows, taking those steps toward the altar with her. But life doesn't always go according to plan, does it? Sometimes the path less traveled leads to heart. Sometimes the one you want isn't meant to be. Sometimes the silence between us is louder than words. Sometimes all we can say is goodbye. As the years went by, the pain faded, the hurt became a dull ache, and the memory of her a sweet, bitter-sweet symphony in his heart. He found love again, a different kind of love, a love that didn't have to fight for its place in the sun, a love that didn't have to scream to be heard. "I love," whispered, and he listened.